really pleased with the result. I'm pleased with the start in particular. I thought we was pleased with the response of a lot of the players as well. Smashed Jake last week about his performance and thought he was really tardy and responded in a really good manner tonight. And obviously we're in the draw for the next round, which is, I suppose all what was important tonight.
10 minutes in the first half, the difference in the end, do you think?
Jeez, was it only 10?
Yeah, 20 points, 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was appalling, wasn't it? I think, it was just some of the things that we've done there. I think Radis spoke about amateur football last week. I think, and that bit belittling amateur football, some of it, to be honest, those boys don't do that. There's some real quality players in playing amateur rugby league, and that was poor today. Some of that stuff is, it's unacceptable, completely unacceptable. So, I was really disappointed. Thought, we got ourselves into such a sticky situation, and it was shocking. I was so disappointed. Thought, I could say a lot of words at the moment, but that period was as bad as I've seen from us for a very, very, if not ever, it was shocking.
I think all three work really well together. But again, it's probably not, that platform was laid by our big fellas. Probably Mickey Perry and Scott Taylor deserve a mention as well. I thought them two was outstanding tonight.
Yeah, just about on how that going to go tonight.
Yeah, very. Just keeps getting better really. He's just love to see him come out the other end and in some space, because he can move. If he gets it, he's going to finish from deep. Just seemed to claw onto him slightly tonight. So, but brilliant. He come back from playing in front of 80,000 last week and performed really well in a rugby union game, and then to come back in and put in that performance for us was great. I don't know. I just think he's going to be better the longer he's with us. He just keeps. He's a really easy, but he's a one-to-one coach. You tell him once, and you see him. You see him take it on and then adjust it. I've got some 20-to-1 blokes, and he's right up there in terms of this is what I want you to do and this is what I want you to change, and you can see him go out of his way to do that. So he makes the coach's job easy, that's for sure.
Well, I don't think I've ever been that animated in a changing room as I was at half time. Clearly I needed to get a response from a group of blokes, but I also needed to be absolutely honest and straight to the point with a few boys as well, because we all get paid to do what we're doing here, and it's a privilege, and we're not paying due respects to that privilege of that first half performance. It's not everybody, of course, but I think as a collective we were just way off, and some individuals were that far off. They're in another stratosphere, to be honest. So
I'd love to have had 5 or 6 goals at it, but I think it's only happened twice. Twice. So the more it happens, the better we'll be, definitely. But that's been the problem with our season today. It's just been anybody, where anybody can play, they end up going. So, but again, we're just hoping that we'll keep battling on and swinging, and that comes together when it needs to.
Well, before tonight, I thought we were going all right. I think we've had a pretty harsh injury, and we've got a couple of young halves out there who are trying to control the team. And that's tough. So there's some givens there for the team, but it's not really an excuse. I think we've just got to learn how we play with a couple of young halves out there, and I won't lay the blame at their door. True, he did have one of his best games, but he's a 20-year-old kid playing Super League on a consistent basis. So we just got to find a way of playing. And everybody's got to have an edge about them, and we had, we didn't have a lot of edge about us tonight for most of that game. Obviously, you don't like losing games, and we're in a sticky. If you look at it further back, we're in a sticky period here. But you're only one game away from fixing that up. So, but we have to have some honesty to get ourselves out of it. And we've had a fair bit of that today. Probably as honest as I've been for a very long time. Probably need to be a little bit more honest more often, and then
we might not get to this point.